What's up? I'm HUGZ. That's Sam. Welcome to HUGZ and Sam. We are getting into RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 3. We've been trying to catch up. Episode 2, Chapter 2, whatever you want to say, was really intense. We were introduced to a character very briefly named Sienna, who's like the high leader or whatever of the White Fang. And I was like, oh man, she's so cool. She looks legit. I want her to be like a big part of this, and then, you know, Adam did his thing.
Yes.
But that's what I was kind of really sad about. Weiss got entangled with some wild bee drills, or whatever they call them, lancers in Grimm speak. She ends up getting crash landed on an island. Lo and behold, who's there? Raven. Where's everybody going? Raven. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's going to be the cool place everybody meets up.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and check it out, see what's going on. Got nothing else to add at the current time.
I'm so excited. Oh my god.
Oh, cool. Back in Menagerie. Mm-hmm. Is this going to be what sets Blake on her way to...
Yeah, because she's already, like, wanting to change the White Fang.
Is this them learning that Adam is taking over the White Fang, or what? Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes. It won't be easy for the people to hear, but the truth often isn't. I know they'll do the right thing.
Is he like doing an exposed content cop, Adam Taurus?
You got this.
I was just waiting for it. I really don't like you.
He's about to bust on iDubbbz right here.
What the heck, Dave?
Oh, I love that dude's ears.
See, they're bad.
Thank you all for assembling here. I wanted to take time to address some of the rumors that have been circulating around our island. I believe that it is important for the people of this territory to understand the truth. No matter how you feel about the human race, I think we can all agree that the event now known as the Fall of Beacon was a tragedy. A tragedy that will set both man and faunus kind back. While the main aggressor is still unknown, we do have official confirmation that Adam Taurus, the leader of a powerful splinter group working inside the White Fang,
so they
was
don't
partially
know.
responsible for these attacks. His actions not only tarnish the reputation of an organization originally created to bring peace and equality to all,
We don't know.
but to
He doesn't know that
entire
he's the high
race.
leader now.
With each day that this man remains unpunished, it becomes increasingly
'Cause he said the
difficult
leader
to
of a
condemn
splinter group.
those that look down upon us.
Because he's now the high leader of the whole thing, right?
Recently, a spy from this
Yeah,
same
I
splinter
think-
group set their sights on this very home. My own daughter, Blake, and her friend did their very best to apprehend this individual. While they were unsuccessful after being physically assaulted and seriously injured, they were successful in obtaining the assailant's scroll. With this, we have been able to ascertain that Adam Taurus has plans to overthrow the current leader of the White Fang, Sienna Khan, and take over the reins himself.
So is this before, or does he just not know
do not
yet?
stop there. The documents on this scroll proclaim his next target to be Haven Academy and its attached CCT tower. Their plan is to strike on the last full moon before the beginning of the fall semester, roughly 2 months from today. I have sent my swiftest messenger to the government of Mistral, but I believe we have a greater responsibility. My relationship with the White Fang has been an interesting one. Years ago, I led the organization to help try and create a world where I and every faunus who wished could walk alongside the human race. And while I believe we made great strides toward this goal, it was made clear to me that the people both in and out of the White Fang wanted faster results. So I stepped down,
Love that they're recording.
and Sienna Khan was appointed as my successor. It's true that I do not fully condone many of her methods. What I do condone is what Sienna fights for. The idea that the Faunus and humans
He
are,
doesn't know
and
she's
should
dead.
be, equal. Adam Taurus does not seem to have that goal in mind. What he has done benefits no one but himself. I think it's time that the Faunus showed the world that we are equals.
Yup.
Time that we snuff out this splinter group and restore the White Fang to what it once was.
But it's not a splinter group, my dude. You're messing up.
To do this, I think the answer is clear. We must go to Haven and protect it at all
Oh my
costs.
gosh, here we go.
That's legit. They're not gonna, they don't want to lay down their lives for the humans, you know?
Before we proceed
Yeah.
any further, I'd like to invite my daughter to come and share her story. Not only as a former member of the White Fang, but also as a survivor of the fall of Beacon.
Oh man, I got goosebumps. I got
Yeah.
goosebumps.
She's so tiny compared.
Oh, what?
Elia.
Cowards. After everything the humans have done to us, everything they've put us through, you're asking us to help them?
I know we haven't been treated fairly.
Where was their help when the dust companies treated our people like slaves? Where was their help when kingdoms
So they're gonna
hunted
overthrow
Faunus just
him,
for being
too.
who they are? Where was my help when my parents were killed in a dust mine? Where?
Young lady, progress takes patience and cooperation.
The Belladonnas are the worst kind of Faunus. They want us to work with the same people that are trying to hold us down. If you truly want to help your people, now is the time to
Sun's
support
sneaking around.
Adam,
What's he gonna
not
do?
the Belladonnas. He will bring about the future that you
Don't
deserve.
take her out.
And if you are unwilling to fight, know that the White Fang will do it for you.
Shut up!
Yep. He tried.
After her!
Dang.
They're like,
Snap. Wow. That was smart though, because everybody was there. Everybody was recording. Like,
It's possessed or reincarnated.
Oh, isn't it weird?
aw.
It is very weird, yes.
Okay,
they just stared
okay.
at him.
Let's all just take a second and remember that this is very overwhelming for everyone.
Including Oscar, so. Yeah.
Thanks.
I want to know how this works.
Sorry. It's just, I've never really met huntsmen and huntresses before.
Well, we've never met a person with two souls.
Huh.
First times all around.
No, that's cool.
Not to break up the whole getting to know you game, but we need to have a talk. Mind showing us your little parlor trick, kid?
Yeah, okay. Just so you know, I'll still be here. It is so very good to
Oh,
see you
snap.
again, students.
That's
That's
cool.
legit.
That is so cool.
What
Also a
just
little
happened?
creepy. Also a little creepy.
Professor Ozpin?
It's like watching Ghost.
Correct. And though I may be the one speaking, Oscar is still present mentally. He's merely handed over the controls, so to speak. Just don't make us do anything embarrassing. I'm afraid this all must be very perplexing.
And alarming, and bizarre, and just really kind of hard to believe overall.
It's good to see you children still have your sense of humor.
That's so weird.
I know you've all been through tremendous hardship already. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not your fault.
It's all my fault.
Oh.
I told you once that I made more mistakes than any man, woman, and child on this planet. And I wasn't exaggerating. I'm cursed. For thousands of years, I have walked the surface of Remnant, living, dying, and reincarnating in the body of a like-minded soul.
Oh, wow.
The Professor HottSamn you all met was not my first form, and clearly wasn't my last. It's an extraordinarily strenuous process on everyone involved.
So what are you?
I am the combination of countless men who have spent their lives trying to protect the people of Remnant.
Is he like the male version of a maiden
My
or
soul is
something?
eventually merged with another, and I am changed, but my memories stay with me. This curse was bestowed upon me by the gods because I failed to stop Salem in the past. But we must stop her now.
So, like,
how do we
eventually
do that?
Ozpin and Oscar will, like, completely merge and be
start.
one person, or what?
By ensuring the safety of the relic
I
of
don't
knowledge.
Okay, hold on. So, real quick. That's like a lot to drop on somebody. So,
Yeah.
if this isn't his first time, so when he was Professor Ozpin that we knew,
Yeah.
he was in somebody else's body.
Yeah, that wasn't like his
But we
first
never
one.
had like a back and forth thing with them. So like that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Did
It
they
was
eventually
just
merge
him.
into him?
I mean,
Because
but
if so,
we
then that's
always
creepy
heard-
as hell.
We always heard Ozpin, but you know, like behind the scenes, like something they may have just been hiding from us.
Yeah,
It
but
is that
that's
back
even
and forth.
creeper.
Because
that
like,
means
even his
Ozpin was
voice
just taken
sounds
over,
like,
yeah.
like weird, you know, like a ghostly
Yeah.
voice. Whereas like his voice was normal and everything in his last form.
Because that like kind of makes him a little low key evil, even though it's not his fault. Like you're still taking over other people's like.
And why did he get punished for not defeating Salem in the past?
The gods punished him. He's supposed to like protect the people, and he didn't. He failed. So the gods punished him. Let's get back into it. But I'm just curious how that goes, because like. Not only, yeah, that sucks for Ozpin a lot, but man, that really sucks for the people that he gets into.
Yeah, because Oscar's like that's his life now.
Yeah, like
he
can't
didn't. He
be
was just
himself
out there,
anymore.
you know, raking his garden, and then all of a sudden,
I don't know.
you know.
Let's check it out. See what's going on with Weiss.
All right.
Can people not make straight bars?
Well. Look who's awake.
These dudes look cool.
They do look-
That guy kind of looks like low-key Neptune, but like with
What?
dark hair and
What's going on?
Yeah.
Where am I?
the dude with one eye.
I never thought I'd see a Schnee in this camp.
So is this spring? That's what I want to know. Is this the Spring Maiden?
Don't know.
Because that's what I guessed from the intro for episode
Yeah.
1.
What do you want?
Straight to the point. I like it. We don't normally deal in trafficking people. Not really worth our time. But once we realized we had a Schnee, that changed.
You're going to ransom me back to my father. Is that it?
It's a shame you're a Schnee. You'd probably do quite well around here.
I would never sink to your level.
Ooh.
Damn.
Just keep quiet and cooperate and you'll be
I like
back
her,
in your
though.
mansion before you know it.
She seems cool.
She's super legit.
Don't make this complicated.
What's going to make this complicated is when my sister finds out that I didn't make it to Mistral. You know my sister, don't you? Winter Schnee, special operative of the Atlas military.
Winter.
She's in
Winter?
Mistral now, and when she hears I'm missing, it won't take her long to find me.
So is she the Spring Maiden and then Winter
And
like, and then that's why she. Okay, we're just thinking too much about this. I think.
That's my theory. That's my working theory.
Well,
What's so funny?
I've been thinking Winter might be like.
You looked at me like I was
Oh,
crazy
don't
when
know
I
if
said
it's more
winter.
funny or
No,
sad,
I just.
but you're clearly out of
I've
the
thought
loop.
the same thing.
Your sister isn't in Mistral anymore. No Atlas personnel are in Mistral anymore. General Ironwood closed the borders and recalled all of his little troops and tin cans. No one is coming to rescue you.
I love her tattoo. It's like, did you see the phoenix coming up out of the... That's awesome. Like that, just that tattoo alone tells the story of the maidens.
We were stuck at a dead end, but
Because it's like spring flowers with the phoenix coming out of it. How they like die and become reborn. Like that's perfect.
Yeah, that is true.
That's
really
freaking
pretty.
awesome.
That's so poetic. You're such
That's
a poet.
awesome.
Okay, play.
I love that.
little cute boy Arthur until we have having 16 straight.
Please don't call me that.
Yeah, we're not sure that's the best idea.
But I thought the headmasters all took their orders from you.
That was the intention. 4 lieutenants I can trust, especially during times of reincarnation. But Crow told me about your meeting with Leonardo. He isn't just behaving irrationally. He's disobeying specific instructions I had left him. Something's wrong. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I don't want to rule out any possibilities either. No one outside of this room knows that I have paired with Oscar, and I think it may be best to keep it that way.
Play things close to the chest until we got a better hand.
Yeah.
Precisely. Now, we have 2 steps ahead of us. The first is enlisting the aid of more huntsmen.
But the Mistral Council
doesn't own every huntsman in the kingdom. And I've been here enough times to know where we can find some more.
So long as they're trustworthy.
You can trust them to put up a good fight. I'll throw together a list tonight.
Good luck with that.
After that,
I love
Good luck with
on
that.
to step 2.
What's step 2?
Getting you 4 into fighting shape.
Uh-oh.
But we already know how to fight.
You can only fight so long as you have crescent rows, but you're still lacking in hand-to-hand combat.
Well, yeah.
Mr. Ark, I'm
She's
glad
so
to hear
cute.
you've improved, but sorry to say you've yet to unlock your semblance.
It's
All
gonna be
heroes still have
amazing.
ways to go.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna end
Ready
up
to pose
being
any
like,
real
Yeah.
threat against Salem and her forces.
because he's the
Though
ultimate
Oscar can
underdog.
give me temporary control, he'll need to strengthen his body and his aura.
And he
Wait,
like became the
what?
leader of his
I'll
group, so
inherit
like
my
obviously
muscle
like he
memory
saw
in time.
something in him, you know.
Practice will expedite the process.
But if Crow's out looking for huntsmen, then who's going to teach us?
Legit.
Well,
It's
I believe
Oscar
I
like,
was
how did I do that?
speaking.
That's so legit.
We have approximately 1 month before classes resume at Haven. If Salem were to plan
Look at
attack,
Ruby's
Oh.
face. Look at all
essentially
of their
prior to
faces.
students' return. It's not much time, but it's better than nothing.
I love that like froze there while he's doing that.
Just don't expect me to go easy on you.
And he doesn't have any balance
Yeah.
at all.
You've got to be kidding me.
What if Oscar's like, what if Oscar has a crush on one of the girls and like that's gotta be weird. Like
Well,
I
that
just,
first interaction with Ruby and Oscar was kind of
that's what I'm saying.
every single time they have wives, they play like Mirror Mirror, like piano versions and stuff. Oh, I love that.
Okay.
Is she gonna like send him out the gate to like go kill them?
I hope like she's not just murdering people. They haven't really done too much to her. Like they got her locked up in a crate. They didn't murder her.
Or can they cut her? They can cut her.
Cut her there, maybe like
Yeah.
I don't know. Get
Well,
her
yeah,
out
I
of the
did
pit.
just kind of go
Like,
super dark
yeah,
there.
you're just like,
I was
hopefully she
they're
goes
gonna
and
go
murder
kill.
him.
Too much Attack on Titan.
Hopefully he murders him.
Too much Attack on Titan.
So, but anyway, what I'm curious, like, what if Oscar, you know, he pops a spring roll when he's like talking to Ruby or Nora
Oh
or
my
something?
God, that would be
And,
really
like,
weird if
that's
they
what I'm
like.
saying. Because like Ozpin's up in there, like, I'm too old for this. They're too young. Like, I can't be a part of this.
So
Like,
can he like never like have a relationship or
That's
get
what I'm
married
saying.
or like?
I don't know. It's really low key, well, high key. It's super depressing for his life.
And Oscars.
No, I'm saying for Oscar. For Ozpin, like, yeah, that sucks. Like, you're immortal, dude.
Ozpin's probably like, yeah, man.
Ozpin's immortal. That sucks from a different level, but, like, you know, he has that burden of living forever. But is it more of a burden to live forever or not to live the life you have? Like, let's get philosophical. You know what I mean?
Is it what now? Okay.
Is it more of a burden for him to live forever or for Oscar not to get to live his life that he has? Like, which one is more tragic?
Oscar not to live the life he has.
That's what I'm saying. It's sad.
It is really sad.
But I still want to know what happens when he pops a spring roll if he gets excited.
I know.
Like,
that's interesting.
What happens? Like when they go up against Cinder or something, he's like, "Oh, she hot," you know. Oscar's like, "Calm down, Oscar."
I don't know. That first interaction with Ruby was kind of like,
I don't know.
It kind of seemed like I could see them together, you know.
Yeah.
But that would be weird. Yeah.
Ozpin.
I don't know.
And then Ozpin would just like get to crap talk Crow all the time, and be like, "Hey."
I love that we always talk about like the relationships, like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I want them and them to be together. And
I don't know, it's weird, but
yeah.
Oscar Pin is super cool.
So did you think that Gira knew about the death of?
In the very beginning, like when we first saw him like in the room preparing, I thought he was about to like. I thought like he had gotten the news. Like between the end of the last episode to this one, we don't know.
I didn't
how much
read
time's
the letter.
gone by.
It showed what the letter
I just saw Adam's name and something about a leader or whatever.
The leader, but I think that was just saying like he's planning to overthrow the leader because that's what he said.
And I thought though that so much X amount of time had passed between episodes that news had gotten out that Adam was a new leader, and I thought he was gonna like expose him.
Yeah.
Which he was already doing it. He was already exposing him. But I thought he knew that Adam was already the new leader and was like going out to like kind of.
Yeah.
Say, like, this is the new leader. Like, you need to know this about him.
Yeah.
But I love how Adam played it, though, having Ilya there to, like, spoil the as I call it, content cop.
Yep.
It's like the iDubbbz version of
because
Ruby.
It's like, she kind of stopped him in his tracks and then made
a lot of press for the White Fang.
Exactly.
Not only did it stop him, but it derailed him. Because people already weren't all about it when he was like, we need to go to Haven no matter what, and like defend them at all costs, and everybody was just like flat.
But then Blake was about to come up there and give some motivational speech.
I don't think it would have mattered.
How she was there and everything, and she used to be a part of the White Fang.
I think it would sway the minority,
Ilya
not the majority.
Like, I gotta stop this now. Like this.
Well, I think it was all planned. I think they knew he was going to do that because obviously all the press was there. It was like a planned thing. So I think that was like a specific strike by Adam to do that.
I don't know.
Super smart. I don't know. Let us know what you thought in the comments down below. No spoilers though, still getting caught up. Like it if you did. Sub if you don't already. We'll see you later with more videos. We love you guys. Bye.